Let's go tell us back my Raw review for July 21st, 2025. I did not really think it was that great, honestly, except for I don't few things. That's what I'm trying to say. It was in the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. So yeah. So they show highlights of the gauntlet match, and then they show the judgment arriving, and then Dominic gives the keys to the vehicle, but it was AJ Styles in it. Hilarious. The same AJ Styles, by the way, appeared on Slammiversary the night prior to this. So yeah, it was that. Then the show officially starts with CM Punk. He says it's great to be alive on Monday night in Houston, Texas, and then saying a few goals. One was main event WrestleMania, and the other to be a world champion. And then out comes Gunther. Fans take Gunther takes a step back, and the fans chant CM Punk. I guess Gunther's about to speak, and they boo and chant, "You tap out." What? And yeah, just he said his ego is not based on what the fans think that is worthy of his ego based on result, and Punk just lists his accolades, the best in the world, the man who hold the world heavyweight champion. Punk nod, and Gunther said at SummerSlam that bell rings, and when it does, he will make Punk regret and got into a ring. He'll maul him and choke him out and drop him. And then Punk wakes up, looks in the light, and realizes Gunther's right. He will never be world champion. I mean, I don't want Punk to be the champion, but yeah. Again, I'd rather have Braun Breaker be the one fighting Gunther or SummerSlam, but guess not. Anyways, since Sammy Vakir gets interviewed, by and Saxon tells her that Chelsea Green is not her problem. In comes Naomi, and she says she wins, she will face her at Clash of Paris, and Stephanie tells her if she survives, and Naomi she says she will, and since Stephanie wants to be smart, Io was walking her like a dog. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, the first match was Sheamus defeating Rusev. I know this was actually surprisingly a fun match. And yeah, Sheamus got his win back. And yeah, a 3 out of 5 was a good match. Then, Randy America, who gets interviewed. And Dragon Lee comes in and they brawl backstage. Fuck this. Anyways, then back from commercial, Bailey, and then we see Bailey, and then Lyra tells her that Adam Pearce told her that Bailey asked for a tag title match, and I was like, what? First off, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte are the challengers. But newsflash, they're not gonna win anyways, so there's that. Then we get the World Tag Team Championship number 1 contenders match. The most unlikely people to win were Cruz Del Toro and Joaquin Wilds. They're not gonna win anyways. won. So there's that. Then we cut to the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky backstage. They were just Asuka's wishing Io good luck at SummerSlam, and then Stephanie Vakira walks in and she challenged her to a match. Or no, Io was the one who challenged her to a match. Yeah. Then we saw clips of the Night 1 main event of WrestleMania where Paul Heyman turned on Roman Reigns and CM Punk to help Seth Rollins win, and that's the only time you're going to see Seth mentioned on Raw to this. But anyways, then back from commercial, Dominic is with Bald Eagle, and Pierce tells him to go get his medical, and then Dom says he can wait. He can't, and tells him to quit stalling, and then AJ Styles was mopping the floor. You can tell these are funny as hell, the mind games in that. Anyways, then Becky Lynch comes out. She holds her Women's Intercontinental Champion, and the fans booing. And she tells them not to do that, and puts the operation on her name, and yeah, and then she said at Evolution she had to stack win of all time, or something like that. And then Lyra comes out, and or maybe Lyra's problem is she never takes it far enough, and this leads to a no disqualification, no countout match at SummerSlam. And yeah. I mean, the best thing about, Becky was like one of the best talkers, so I'll give her that. And oh yeah, Lyra hits Becky with her own finisher, the Mayhem Slam. Why? Don't tell you. I don't understand why. Then we get the women's tag team match between Raquel and Roxanne defeating Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This went forever. Becky interrupted, and then the only thing that was saved this match was Meg runs out and they check on Dominic, and then one of them is AJ Styles, and Dominic tries to get away, and then AJ chases him. Seriously, that was like the only thing funny about this entire fucking match. It was not in the fucking match. One. I'll give it. But it turns out that we'll get to that. And then, anyways, Dominic's backstage looking for AJ Styles, and JD and Finn tells him that AJ is not there. And then Bald Eagle tells him that he is done. Either Dominic vacates the title, or who will walk with him to Dominic. And yeah, and Finn tells him to get them lollipops. Finn is a fucking joke on this fucking show. And then Karrion Kross defeats Sami Zayn. Wow, Karrion Kross finally won a match. It's been for fucking ever. Two out of five, I give it. And then Dominic was clear, and they'll have the match at SummerSlam. So Then the Stanley Fakir Io Sky match happened. It was actually a good match until the fucking Secret Harvests or whatever the fuck they're called causes a fucking disqualification. And then they get their asses kicked. Then Naomi attacks. Beats up Io, and then Rhea comes out, of fucking course. And the babyfaces stand strong. What else is new? Literally. And then back from commercial, Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are in the ring, and then Roman Reigns comes out. You know, Heyman tells Roman that he knows deep in his heart that they are far better together, and then Roman has that look of, what the fuck are you talking about? The fans chant OTC at him, and then Heyman puts the finger up in the air and acknowledges Roman, but Roman asks the fans what Heyman was talking about. Roman said a few years ago, Heyman asked him to let would have been wise words. And then Braun steps forward and grabs the mic and says, Roman, that they didn't want him there anymore. Roman is yesterday's news, and then Roman take a step back, and then Roman says he has been completely honest. He did not hear any of that trash. And then there was a brawl breakout, and Jey Uso comes out, and that's it. Roman and Jey hits a double spear on both of them. There was like a lot of spears on this show, anyways. I rate the last match a 3.5, but it could have been better. If there was no fucking bullshit DQs, but still. Yeah. That's basically it. It's the same grade as last week. A C. I shall give it a C for HSL's playing mind games on Dominic. So there's that. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell. And tomorrow will be my Mickey Mouse PC game review. I forgot what it was called. But that's tomorrow. And then Wednesday will be the Fallout Showdown after Quest for Destiny going into No Forgiveness, which will be on August 16th. And I'll see you for those. And like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell. As well as my secondary channel, Towers Reviews. You will see SummerSlam 2007 on there. Yeah. Bye-bye.